The 2016 Republican presidential primaries erupted during the first debate last Tuesday, April 14, 2015. James Madison University hosted this lively yet combative debate, and NBC brings you the exciting coverage.
Being seen celebrating in the skybox with the head of the Dallas Cowboys, not even supporting the teams that people in your state like, which I thought was a very weird move.
I won't stand to criticizing both my brother and my father. If you got an issue with it, we can take this outside.
I invite Democrats over for brats. Looks like my fellow candidates over here are putting each other on the grill.
When asked about the recent deal struck with Iran regarding its nuclear program, both Governor Walker and Senator Cruz made it clear that they would renege on the current agreement between the United States and Iran. As you all know, a landmark deal has been struck with Iran regarding the nuclear program. Governor Walker, recently you said that you would cancel this deal on your first day in office. Why would you cancel this deal, and do you think this action would undermine the United States? And what would the rest of the candidates do regarding Iran?
I believe I would cancel this deal just because of the fact that it's not approved by everyone in Congress. It was something that Obama did on his own. It's not something that the senators over here had any large amount of say in. I am not saying everything about that is wrong. I'm just saying if we were going to pass something of that stature, it should be something that everybody in the government, Congress, the Senate, the President, has a good say in. To reach out to Iran and talk to them is a very big deal. This is a very temperamental situation in a very temperamental state of the globe that we cannot risk anything major to mess up on.
Iran sponsors terrorism. They've been the sponsors of the Houthi uprising in Yemen, whose main credo is death to America. What I want to see done is to remove this deal the president is making with Iran currently, and to ensure that Iran is a signatory to the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty.
The expectations were high for Republican frontrunner Jeb Bush, and though he didn't seem comfortable on the debate stage, he did manage to stay above the fray for quite some time. Yet, eventually, the other candidates hammered the former Florida governor on his lucrative connection to Obamacare.
You should give back that money. It's as simple as that, because how in the world can you actually make that argument against Hillary Clinton on the debate stage this fall, or I guess next fall, about why Obamacare is bad for the American people when you benefit off of it?
I didn't choose for that bill, and I wouldn't have supported it and still do not support it, because I do believe that it's more important to keep the quality of health care in America, which is what I believe Obamacare does not do. If it was more in for myself than what for the people, why would I continue to promote, doing away with the Affordable Health Care Act than just keeping it or supporting it?
Then give the money back, that's all I'm saying.
The epitome of this debate's bellicosity found itself in the verbal slugfest between Governor Christie and Senator Paul.
Of course, I just want to say, Randy, what you said was just a bunch of crap. You clearly, I don't know if you plagiarized this from Wikipedia or something, but it just seems like your talking points.
Really love how you think that the millions of Americans who lost their health care plans under Obamacare, apparently their stories are quote-unquote crap.
No,
so for you to run for the Republican nomination and call the millions of Americans who lost their health insurance, and some of them probably had their hours slashed because of the hourly cap on Obamacare, their stories are crap. I mean, are you running for the Democratic primary? I'm just curious because somebody hasn't read their 11th commandment from Ronald Reagan.
You're about freedom and liberty and openness. How about the no-say club that you were during in college that was a secretive pranking club that went around school and it's totally secretive, nobody knows what they did. So you're about openness, yet in college you were all about secrecy. So where do you stand, Rand Paul? Where do you stand?
Where is your proposal out there for a brighter future when all that you're doing is just attacking away at other people?
After the debate, NBC got to speak with Governor Christie's campaign staff about their candidate's performance.
Yeah, I think, one of the big takeaways of this is, he's definitely passionate about the things that he wants to do and, what he wants to see happen in government. And if we don't have a candidate that's going to be enthusiastic against the Democrats, then, there wouldn't be hope for the Republican Party. So we need to make sure that we have somebody enthusiastic running.
Attacking Senator Rand Paul on what he did as a college student, do you think that's fair game?
I think what Governor Christie is concerned about is we need the most electable candidate to take on Hillary Clinton, and Rand Paul is not that candidate. So he definitely wants to make the contrast, to make sure that the Republican primary voters know that he is the most electable and the other candidates on that stage are not.
Ultimately, it was not a good day for Republican frontrunners. Neither Governor Bush nor Governor Walker truly rose to the occasion. However, there was vigorous verbal sparring between Governor Christie, Senator Cruz, and Senator Paul. Senator Cruz surpassed expectations, but Senator Paul may have had the best debate performance. This doesn't change the race, but it does raise questions about the establishment Republicans' preparedness for the presumed Democratic nominee, Hillary Clinton. For NBC, I'm Harry Zahn.